Iginit po ng kampo ni Vice President Sara Duterte na walang irregularidad sa 11 araw na paggamit ng confidential funds noong 2022 dahil dumaan umano ito sa tamang proseso ng pag-aproba at huli nang naipalabas ang pondo. Narito balita ni Jason Rubrico.
Before I proceed.
Ayon kay Attorney Sheila Sison, inaasahan nilang igigiit ng House Prosecution na kahinahinala ang 11 araw na liquidation ng confidential funds at ang umano'y magkakatulad na lagda sa ilang acknowledgement receipts. Ngunit sinabi niyang hindi sinasama ng prosekusyon ang buong kwento. Ayon kay Sison, mismong ang nooy Department of Budget and Management Secretary Amenah Pangandaman ang nagrekomenda ng pag-aproba sa hiling ng Office of the Vice President para sa confidential funds. Sinabi rin niyang inaprubahan ito ng Office of the President sa pamamagitan noon ay Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin bago naglabas ang DBM ng Special Allotment Release Order.
What the prosecution avoided informing the public so far are these: that it was the then Secretary of the Department of Budget and Management, Amenah Pangandaman, who issued a memorandum for the President through Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin on October 18, 2022, recommending the approval of the Office of the Vice President's request for confidential funds. That the Office of the President did in fact approve that recommendation of the DBM through a memorandum from the Executive Secretary dated November 28, 2022, and signed by the former Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin by order of the President.
Ipinaliwanag pa ni Sison na December 20, 2022 lamang na ipalabas ang confidential funds sa Office of the Vice President ilang araw bago magsara ang fiscal year at ang books of accounts ng pamahalaan. Dahil dito, sinabi niyang nakahanda na ang mga plano at paggagamitan ng pondo at ang hinihintay na lamang ay ang opisyal na paglalabas ng budget kaya agad itong na-disburse sa loob lamang ng natitirang mga araw ng taon. Binigyang din ng depensa na hindi pa pinal ang Notice of Disallowance ng Commission on Audit dahil may nakabinbin pa itong motion for reconsideration. Kahit anya hindi pabor ang magiging desisyon ng COA, meron pa ring legal remedies ang kampo ng Vice Presidente. Idinagdag pa ni Sison na walang nakasaad sa Notice of Disallowance o sa desisyon ng COA na may napatunayang maling paggamit ng confidential funds.
And more importantly, that nothing in the notice of disallowance or COA decision states any findings of supposed misuse of confidential funds as confirmed by Attorney Gloria Camora when she was asked on this point during the committee hearing on April 14, 2026.
Sa huli, sinabi ng depensa na inuulit lamang ng House Prosecution ang mga alegasyong una nang inilabas sa mga pagdinig ng Quad Committee at House Committee on Justice. Ayon kay Sison, ang mga ito ay pawang mga haka-haka at konklusyon pa lamang at nasa prosekusyon ang obligasyong patunayan ang bawat paratang sa pamamagitan ng matibay na ebidensya.
Across all other articles, the prosecution will lay a landscape of what it deems to be their evidence in support of their speculations and conclusions. We are not strangers to all these accusations precisely because this was not the first time these narratives were foisted into the minds of the general public. We have heard the same tales and stories of these accusations since 2024, when the House conducted its Quadcom hearings and most recently the mini trial of its Committee on Justice.
Para sa Diyos at sa Pilipinas kong mahal, ako si Jason Rubrico, SM9 News.